Hi traders, this is Forex Nelson and I'm back again today with another 11 trades. Today's date is March the 16th and I'm using my new Pipsnegger trading system. It is a system that uses Heikin-Ashi candles on the top, but the main indicator, I call it a magic indicator, is this gold line to TZ indicator. It helps to find the beginning of the up and down cycles within the market. Great for traders who love to scalp the market on a 5-minute time frame. You can easily trade all 3 trading sessions 24 hours a day. I call that the flow of the market, the up and down movements within the market. Now, as you can clearly see, I do have 3 losers. As I teach, you must, and well, you will always have losers, including me. Everybody does, all traders. But your winners have to outperform the losers. Now, I've taken all of these trades from my daily trade plan. We can take a look at that here. 13 out of the 21 instruments I traded, all taken from the trade plan. It doesn't mean that everyone will become a winner. Nobody knows and can guarantee that. But I'm 100% sure it's impossible if I took 13 trades that all 13 are going to be losers. And as long as you're going in the direction of your daily trade plan, you're going to have winners as you are going in the direction of the higher time frames. All traders can trade. You can put in 10 trades. I did 13 today. Even if you just have a $1,000 account, you can still trade this way. The only thing is you'll be down on micro lots. And then when you're in the trades, you have to have trade management, and don't forget money management. Both of them, you have to have that in order. If you are not putting together a trade plan 1 hour before you start trading, that is probably one of the main reasons you are failing. And if you don't know how to do one of these, well, you can get your hands on this one. All you got to do is get in contact with me. Keep in mind I do charge $100 a month for it. So here we go. Let's start getting into these trades. And also I like to point out the last, I believe it was 8 trades, the ones that says 923. I closed them all out at the exact same time using my close all script. It's this script right here. I can show it. Close all script. All you got to do is put auto trading on and then press OK. And then at that point, it closes out everything in your trade terminal. All pending orders, all market orders, everything is shut down. And I do that when I'm more or less happy with totals. And today I'm extremely happy. As usually I'm aiming for 200. And for sure today that this is well over 700 pips. We'll have a pip total towards later on in the video. So, and if you want that close all script, I'll give it to you for free. All you got to do is send me an email, your name, email address. I'll put you on my weekly trading tips, and just request the close all script and I will send it to you for free. Here we go. Start off with gold. Let's see where I got in this trade first of all. Now on this blue candle, I really thought after this pullback it was going to start to go up. But the market is very random. No traders, not even me. Nobody knows for sure. All you can do is you can just trade. Keep in mind this is a losing trade. Could have managed it a little bit better, but it's really hard to follow a bunch of trades, trying to keep an eye on everything, and that's just the way it goes. Ended up losing 100 and, well, that would be right, 1, 2, 3, as I'm looking at the money at the bottom. 1, 2, 3. 123 pips I lost. Could have manually put in a stop, but I really thought it was going to go up. But I make mistakes too. So negative 123, that's a negative $12,310. Moving on to the next trade, pound CAD. Here we go. Let's see where I got in at. Again, I thought it was going to start to go down at this point in the direction of, the higher time frames. It went a little bit and decided to do a complete pullback reversal. Looks like I lost 32, and those negative 32 pips turned into a minus $2,597. Moving on to the 30-year bonds. So let's check out the 30-year bonds. Let's see where I got in at. There should be a little cursor right here. Okay, could have easily dropped right from here, but it went up. If I would have waited just a little bit more, I could have broke even or got a few pips. So I sold it at this cursor and finally closed it out, as I was happy with the grand total. Now this looks like should be 10. Well, there it is, 10, as it pays $5 a pip. So 10 minus 10, that's why you see minus $500. So now we can get into the winners. Let's see, pound New Zealand, here we go. There's the arrow. I knew I wanted to be selling it. Let's see where I got in at. So I waited patiently until I got the signal, and there it is right there. Good to go. And I ended up closing it at this point. Again, just being happy with 17 pips. And those 17 pips that are good paid $1,160. Okay, let's move on to the next trade, pound Aussie. Here we go. I sold it. There's the arrow. I waited until finally, exactly the way I teach in the training videos. Okay, took the trade at this cursor right here. And I closed it out just being happy. Looks like with 28 pips. And those 28 pips on the pound Aussie paid $2,034. And looking at the charts here, it did qualify for a great way to trade. Next trade, Dow. Let's check out the Dow Jones. I wanted to buy it. There's the arrow. Bought it right here. Signal was here. Got in here. And I closed it out just being happy, as usual. Let's see. 50. Let's go with 50. Remember, it's $5 a pip, so 50 times 5. It's a little bit under 50 actually. But those pips ended up paying out $2,400. I used a calculator, took the money, divided by 5. It worked out to be actually exactly 48 pips. Moving right along to the euro yen. Here we go. Wanted to be buying it. See, when you line everything up properly, you can just sit back, scan the market, you know, and wait for this proper cycle. This was close enough. I have a few tricks up my sleeve. I didn't feel like waiting for over here, but I knew that it was going to go up, and it did. Looks like I locked in 38 pips, and those 38 pips paid out $3,210. Moving on to silver. Now this one pays $50 a pip, so you have to be careful with this one. Here we go. I knew I wanted to be selling. Decided to do another cycle, test these tops. So, you know what you have to do. It's not that complicated. Follow the rules within the training videos. Wait for the cycle. Don't you just love this magic indicator? I do. There it is. Time to get in. Could have made a fortune here. Let's say I got 40. 4 times 5. That would have been $20,000. But anyhow, I'm sure I'm not going to complain with my pip total. So let's see, 16 times 5, that's 80, times the lot sizes, that's exactly right, 16. Pips paid out $8,000. Moving right along to the S&P 500, keep in mind this pays $5 a pip. So here we go, let's see where I got in at. I waited. A little slow at pulling the trigger, but I knew I was going to get some pips. Never know how many for sure. Let's see, 5 times 18. I just used a calculator and it turned out to be 170. Let's see if I can get that a little bit more closer. It's supposed to be 170. It's really hard to get it right on. Calculator says 170 pips, and that worked out to being $8,500. Moving right along, crude oil. This is $10 a pip, should be a little bit easier to figure out. I knew I wanted to be selling. Here's the cycle. Double top. I knew once it got up to here, I knew it was going to start to drop. Let's see where I got in at. There it is right there. Signal, well, a good enough signal, shall I say, is here and here. Get in. Now this should be 99. 99. Let's see how close that is. There it is. 99 pips times 10 times 10 lots. That's why you see $9,900. Here we go. Here's another one that pays $10 a pip. Knew I wanted to be buying. I struggled for many, many years. But as long as I had a daily trade plan and putting in the arrow to remind me, my trading became much, much better. Pull back. Time to get into trade on these two candles. Let's see where. Here we go. Got in. Got out. Has to be 100 because it's the money down at the bottom. 100 times 10 times 10 lots. Bang right on. Paid out $10,000. Moving on to the NASDAQ. Love trading this. $20 a pip. Fantastic. The last two here, well, the last four. Well, what can I say? Most of them are good. Here we go. NASDAQ. Let's see where I got in at. I knew I wanted to be buying. There's the pullback. This is your candle to get in. So that's what I did. Got in. Trading is super easy, a lot of fun, especially when you know the cycles. And don't forget, you have to know the higher time frames. You need a daily trade plan. If you don't have that, you're going to have a problem. Now, just to let you know that I know for a fact that this has to be, you ignore the last 2 digits, has to be just shy of 70. So I'm going to get a calculator out and figure it out exactly. Calculator says 68. Let's see how close I can get. See how hard? Well, 67.97. Anyhow, it's bang right on at 68. And 68 pips paid out $13,600. Remember, it's $20 a pip. Okay, finally, the DAX 30, last trade. This one I'll definitely need a calculator. I had to drop it down to the 5 minutes. Wanted to buy. I waited patiently until 8:44 because I knew I wanted to trade it. There you go, signals to buy. Don't you just love this magic indicator? Bought it. I'm going to get a calculator out. Calculator said exactly 750. Let's see how close I can get. 745, 762. See, even down on the 5 minutes, it's really hard to get it right on. But the calculator says it's 750, and 750 pips paid out $28,125. By the way, the DAX 30, the NASDAQ, Russell, and the odd time S&P 500. But more specifically, DAX 30, NASDAQ, and Russell, you can double your account. Let's say you got a $500 account, you can do 1 mini lot. If you have a $5,000 account, you can do 1 standard lot. And if you did that 1 standard lot, on this DAX 30, this move from there to there, if I would have stayed in longer, with the maximum lots, I would have doubled my account in 1 trade. If you want to know more on how you can double your account in 1 trade, well, just get in contact with me. I can go over it and explain it in a little bit more detail. Anyhow, I'm going to add everything up. So I added up all the winners and all the losers, and it gave me a grand total of 1,179 pips to the good. So that's well over my 200. And those 1,179 pips paid out $71,523. So if your system is not producing on a daily basis like my Pip Snagger, well, I suggest you get your hands on it. All you got to do is look right below this video and you'll see this write-up. It's a Pip Snagger system. I do charge $250 for it. I teach how to trade the flow of the market, and this magic indicator helps a lot. My system has 5 gigabytes of training, and you'll get an exact copy of my system on your MT4 platform. Included are 5 MT4 templates, 10 custom indicators, and my favorite meter. I threw in a lot of PDF books, a lot of Word documents, and 9 bonus videos. This is all just bonus stuff. It should help you to learn how to trade the markets. There's a lot of ways to trade. I do teach a lot of different ways to trade. That's why there's 50 training videos, about 20 minutes long each. Now you can put the video on pause, read everything here. If you have any questions, simple, just pick up the phone and call me. Here's my number. Now if you live too far, all you got to do is send me an email. Here's my email address. Remember, there's an underscore right here. Now I do prefer Skype. I made it simple and easy for you. All you got to do is click on this link. We'll have Skype connection, and through Skype screen sharing, I'll give you a free session. I'll answer your questions. I'll give you some tips and tricks. keep in mind I do all of that with no obligation to you. Now if you click on this link, you'll see 35 screenshots of all the triggers, all the different systems I've been building over the years. So it's time to wrap up this video, and if you like the video, please give it a thumbs up and please subscribe to my YouTube channel. So until the next video and trading day, should be tomorrow, and want to wish you good luck with your trading, and remember, keep yourself and your family safe. Okay, bye for now.